Alright, let's talk about India, land of empires, revolutions, and some of the most mind-blowing history you'll ever hear. This isn't just a country, it's a civilization that stretches back over 5,000 years. From ancient cities lost to time to independence, struggles that shook the world. India's history is as rich as its spices. So, buckle up, we're diving deep into the past of one of the most fascinating places on Earth, the birth of a civilization. Way before the pyramids were even a thing, India was already home to one of the earliest advanced civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization around 3,300 to 1300 BC. These people built massive cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, complete with planned streets, drainage systems, and multi-story houses. While the rest of the world was still figuring out farming, these guys were busy with urban planning. Then, around 1500 BCE, the Aryans arrived, bringing with them the Sanskrit language and the early foundations of Hinduism. Over time, small kingdoms rose and fell, leading to the formation of powerful dynasties. The Age of Empires. Fast forward a few centuries, and India became a land of mighty empires. The Mauryan Empire 321 to 185 BCE saw rulers like Chandragupta Maurya, who basically conquered most of the subcontinent. But the real legend? Emperor Ashoka. After a bloody battle, he had a change of heart, embraced Buddhism, and spent the rest of his life spreading peace. Then came the Gupta Empire 322-550 CE, often called India's Golden Age. This was a time of major advancements in science, math, the concept of zero, and art. It was during this period that India became a center of learning, attracting scholars from across the world. Invasions, kingdoms, and the rise of the mules. India's wealth and beauty made it a target for invaders. From the Persians to Alexander the Great, everyone wanted a piece of the action. But one of the biggest game changers was the arrival of the Delhi Sultanate in the 12th century, bringing Islamic rule to the region. Then, in the 16th century, things went next level with the arrival of the mules. The Mughal Empire, 1526 to 1857, was a mix of war, architectural genius, and cultural fusion. Rulers like Akbar, Jahangir, and Shah Jahan, the guy who built the Taj Mahal, made India one of the richest and most powerful places in the world. Trade flourished, arts thrived, and the empire expanded across the subcontinent. But, like all empires, the mules started to decline. And guess who was waiting in the shadows? The British. The British takeover. By the 1700s, the British East India Company was more than just a trading group, which was basically running India. After defeating local rulers in battles like Plassey 1757, they slowly took control, turning India into a British colony. For nearly 200 years, India was under British rule, and let's just say, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing. The 1857 revolt, also known as the First War of Independence, saw Indian soldiers rise up against the British, but it was crushed. By 1858, India officially became a British colony, and things got even tougher. The British drained India's wealth, imposed harsh taxes, and left millions to starve in famines. The freedom struggle. But India wasn't about to sit back and take it forever. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, resistance movements were growing. Enter Mahatma Gandhi, a man with a vision of nonviolent resistance, through protests, boycotts, and civil disobedience. Gandhi and other leaders like Nehru, Patel, and Bose led India toward independence. Then came 1947, the moment India had been fighting for. On August 15th, after decades of struggle, India finally broke free from British rule, but it came at a cost. Partition. The subcontinent was split into two nations, India and Pakistan, leading to one of the largest and most tragic migrations in history. Modern India. Since independence, India has transformed into one of the world's largest economies and a major global player. It's a country that went from colonial rule to launching satellites into space, from ancient temples to bustling with over 1 billion people, 22 official languages, and a culture that blends the past with the future. India remains one of the most dynamic places on Earth. Fun fact, did you know that India is the birthplace of chess, yoga, and even the first university in the world, Takshashila, dating back to 700 BC? Yeah, this country has been shaping the world for millennia. So, next time someone mentions India, don't just think of Bollywood and spicy food. Think of its epic history, its legendary empires, and its journey from ancient civilization to modern powerhouse. Because when it comes to history, India has one of the most incredible stories ever told.